YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Flip, and Instagram. Wow, this is not gonna stop. It's gonna always continue, and nothing gonna change. But the rules and the crazy part about the situation here, like I said, the rules are supposed to apply for everybody: students, parents, teachers, anybody going around the world and live in it. Supposed to go by rules. This happened in Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out Memphis. It's right next to my home state, Arkansas. Now, Thursday, which is the 11th, September 11th, had an altercation about a cell phone. Out there in Memphis, at Ridgewood High, out there in Memphis, Tennessee. A 14-year-old girl was tussling and one fighting, just tussling those cell phone. And they say now Thursday was a new law applied for cell phones that teachers cannot take cell phone from a student. Now, that's why I say that's what make it so hard and crazy. This 14-year-old girl, knowing this in math class, she she know she's not supposed to have a cell phone out. She know the rule is a brand new rule about the cell phone. Now I'm not gonna say the teacher went wrong for the case. Only why I said teacher wrong in the case because they got the new rule applied that they said the teachers cannot mess with the kids with cell phones. That's the rule that's gonna start all the trouble. It's gonna start all the trouble. Cause you know why? Cause the kids gonna bring the cell phones in there and gonna take them out and they're gonna talk on them. The teachers probably gonna be in there teaching and they're gonna be messing with their cell phones all day, not doing no work, no homework, no nothing, because they're gonna be distracted. Now I understand the mom is was worried about the teacher trying to do something to her daughter. But the teacher wasn't really trying to do nothing to her. The teacher was probably trying to tell her, put a cell phone up. You know how smart these kids is. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. My cell phone, why I got to put it up, why I got the back talk. You know that. And that's how that stuff actually started. So the teacher, instead, what they said in the new rule, she had to call somebody, which is a principal, since the principal, whoever got the walkie-talkies, the janitor, whoever, to come get the cell phone from the girl, even though she's not supposed to have cell phone out. Instead, the teacher didn't do that. The teacher tried to tussle the cell phone from the young lady who's 14 and who had the cell phone out in the class. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all over, what would you do? Allow the teacher to take the cell phone from him, call the principal or somebody to come get it, or let the kid do what they want to do anyway. But apparently to me, since the rule is applied to that, it seems like they want the kids to do what they want. Because they already know the kids gonna have the cell phone out and they're gonna be talking on it, they're gonna be texting, they know that. So I don't know why Memphis, shout out to Memphis again because I love the place, allowing people come up, the governor, whoever came up, the mayor who came up with this rule for these kids to have their cell phone out and teachers not to get it out their hands. You don't have to fight the teacher. The teacher don't have to. The teacher shouldn't have to fight you for it. The teacher should allow to ask you to give you the cell phone, and they give it to you back at the end of the class. And first of all, You shouldn't have your cell phone out anyway when you go to school. If you got one, more power to you. I ain't say kids ain't allowed to have no cell phone. Anybody should allowed to have a cell phone, but when you in class, you should have them out. That's the point. You're distracting the class. People gotta learn. That's it. So when it comes down to it, because the new rules come to say about the cell phone thing in Memphis, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna stay a problem. It's gonna be a problem because it really gonna affect everybody. It's gonna affect the teachers. It's gonna affect the students. It's gonna affect the principal. It's gonna affect the parents. Everybody gonna be liable in the situation. So nobody really tell the truth. Nobody really gonna win. It's not gonna be no win-win situation for nobody. It just ain't. It just ain't. Cause nobody not gonna listen to nobody. Everybody gonna get to arguing. Everybody gonna get to. Some folks gonna get to fighting. But the point is, the rules is from my opinion, whoever came up with the rules, the mayor or whoever came up with that rule, the governor, mayor, whoever in the state of Tennessee came up with that rule, it's messed up. I guess who's the mayor of Tennessee? The guy who used to wrestle for WWE, his name is Kane. Jacob, I forgot his last name. His name is Jacob. So. And he messed up when he came with that rule. Because he are, like I said, kids know. If kids know, if they know the rule, they know the rule. If they coming out with their cell phone out, that the teacher won't tell them to give it to them or put the cell phone up. If you don't give it to them, they're going to want y'all to come get the phone because they know that's the only way they can try to control kids certain time by a cell phone. But you see how these kids is. You get anything from them, you try to take anything from them, it's gonna be a trouble and it's gonna be fighting. Cause they gonna fight you. You know how you see they gonna fight you for even though they know the rules or the regulations. The teacher know but see, like I said, whoever made up that rule gonna be down for it too. And now like I said, I understand the mother side of it. But the mother also got to know too that her daughter should never bring a cell phone out in the first place. I'm not mad at nobody because nobody got hurt. That's a good thing about it. Nobody got hurt by it. She just saying that she seen her daughter. She seen her daughter tossing with the teacher on the cell phone because the teacher was trying to get the cell phone from her. Even though the teacher know they said they got a new rule for that. It's hard, man. I mean, it's just so much. It's so much about dealing with stuff like this. It's hard. Next time, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy because why? The students gonna fight the teachers. And the teachers gonna have to accept the fact that they got cell phone, but they don't know how they're gonna deal with it. They just know. I'm afraid that somebody next time it happens, somebody gonna get hurt, somebody gonna get shot, somebody gonna get beat up. It's gonna be all type of chaos going out there in Memphis. If we only know Memphis is one of the roughest places to stay and live in, and it's cutthroat to the bone. Believe me, I know. Memphis right next to us, where I'm from, Arkansas. So I know how Memphis people is. I know. Some of them the down country can be. Some of them is nice, sweet, the sweetest people on earth that can be. But it also can get violent. That can be. Hey. Um, I don't know how they're going. For me, I don't know how they're gonna sell this. Like I said, I don't see no solution to this at all. The only solution I can say, like somebody was saying on TV, the students, they got cell phones and they know the rules. Parents know the rules. Principal know the rules. Teachers know the rules. It would never been no problem if the cell phone never was out. That started. That's on the way. It's gonna start it, and it's on the way. The incident gonna start. If the little girl, 14-year-old little girl, didn't have a cell phone out in the first place, it would never been in that situation. That's understandable. That's the rule. Now the other rule is what the teacher's supposed to do when she bring the cell phone out. That's why the little girl did it. That's why any student do it. Because they know they can't. The teacher, since the rule came out Thursday, September 11th, 2025, out there in Memphis, that they can't take their cell phone from them. They know they can't touch the cell phone. They get it from them. The only way they can do that is the teacher allowed, supposedly allowed to call the principal, assistant principal, to come get the cell phone. Now, that's going to be a problem too. Why? Because if the teacher don't get it out their hands, the principal, the assistant principal will try to get it out their hands. So now who's fault gonna be then? Who the fault gonna be on if the teacher gotta come? I mean the assistant principal or the regular principal come try to get out their hands. It's gonna be the same situation. It's just not gonna be with the teacher. The teacher's not gonna be involved in it. But the principal and assistant principal is. So now if they can't get out their hand, now you gotta call security. Security gotta get involved in it. And so now it's gonna be a tussling. It's gonna be arguing. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be parents come up there. It's gonna be relatives coming up there. It's gonna be some shooting. It's gonna be police all over the place. It's never gonna be solved, man. When they made that rule, like I said, when they made that rule, they messed up. They messed up. I mean, it's not no win situation. But like I said, because of that rule, the students know. They know. They can bring that cell phone out and they can't get to it. It's crazy. I keep telling people, as long as you make them rules up and everybody apply by and they do what they know they're going to do and nobody can't do nothing to them, trouble always going to follow. And you try to take it, you get a fight, argument, shootout, parents involved, fighting, guns going to be pulling out, people going to just going to get the capping, and it never going to end. So, this is me, aka JB, aka Boosie Mayan, aka Mr. Arkansas, talking to you. Positive way. There's no solution to this problem. The only way the problem gets started is the kids bringing their cell phone out. No matter how you see it. That's the only way it's going. That's the only way it's going to escalate. That's the only way it's going to start about the cell phone. Now the teachers know they can't take it from them, and I guess the female teacher thought that that's like the old rule. Old rule is you can get the cell phone, but since they made a new rule, it's Thursday on September 11th, which is the day September 11 got hit 24 years ago. They feel like they can get it from them. But like I said, no, can't get it from them. Or you gonna fight or jail. It's crazy when you trying to teach. You got no jail. Subscribe to my channel, man. Give me a thumbs up on it. Show me some love. Give me subscribers and views. Peace.